Credit to Creighton with we knew that they would come out and respond in the second half, and boy did they ever. And we knew they would play well offensively in the second half or better, make more shots. Greg does a terrific job putting his guys in really difficult positions for you to guard. And their pace in the half court, I think, is what people talk about them in transition, and they're really good there, but their pace in the half court is phenomenal. And they, as always, game planned to take away some things, and they game planned to take away Caleb and trapping him on every catch. And Caleb did a good job with that after the first 4 or 5 minutes. But I just thought collectively, players win games. Players win games, and I thought our guys stepped up and made the plays there late to win the game.
How much advantage did you have having coached at Butler and seeing Greg's team regularly? I know the personnel is different, but how much did that help you?
Probably about even, given he's coached against us. I don't know that it's advantage one way or the other. I think maybe it gave me an understanding of what we were going to face in terms of the atmosphere and the crowd. And obviously it was an earlier tip, but I did try to communicate to our guys what the atmosphere was going to be like.
Chris, you're up 12 at the half, and then they're up 4 with a couple minutes to go. The run you guys closed with, what did you have to do differently in that last 2.5 minutes that you weren't doing for the previous 5-6 minutes?
Well, they had to miss a couple shots, but we did tweak our ball screen coverage a little bit. They're late, and I think we were able to stem the tide a little bit. Now they skipped it for an open three, which was a critical play there. 24 got loose on an open three, but it was a pretty good challenge. But I think outside of that, I think they just missed a couple shots. We did change our ball screen coverage, but they missed a couple shots, and our guys made a couple there. And we did tell them, Adam, that hey, listen, let's get this to a 1 or 2 point game at the under 4 media, and if we do that, I like where we're at. I feel like we can close the game, and again, the players made the plays to win the game.
Hey Chris, how much did that experience by playing on the road against Cincinnati help you playing here?
It certainly has helped because that was a great atmosphere as well, opening their arena. There's no question that helped, given the fact that we have so many new guys, and we have a lot of youth, as does Greg. There's no question that helped. Now, the one difference was we didn't get down by 4. I think we got down by 4. Is that right? At one point late, we didn't get down by 4 at that game. So this is the first time. Well, obviously early in the season, but. We got down 4. There, we kind of always were able to keep them at bay a little bit. Oh, they were phenomenal. Keyshawn the whole game was phenomenal. And he had the flu 2 days ago. So I told him we might start practicing him in every other day right now because he missed practice 2 days ago. So he was phenomenal, but his decision-making, shot-making, Dwayne made shots. I thought Keyshawn's shot-making and decision-making was phenomenal.
That was his flu game?
Excuse me?
That was Keyshawn's flu game?
Apparently, yeah. He'll call it that. Yeah, that was as good as let's hope he gets the flu more regularly.
I know he made a couple plays at the end, but did you tell your guys to do anything specifically offensively to attack them down the stretch? I think you scored on 6 straight possessions or 5 straight possessions, something like that down the end. We
just kind of stayed with our flow game, and they're so good at covering your set plays that we just wanted to play a little more free-flowing there late, and that's where Keyshawn got really good at being able to drive the drive he made late to dump off to Kyle Young was off of our flow. So we did change a little bit just because Greg's teams are always tremendous at taking away some of your set plays. Even though it's early in the season and they don't know our whole package, they do a great job taking away some of those things. Yeah.
Where are you guys in that area?
Well, through a couple road tests and a home challenge too. I think we're good with that. I think that's a strength for us right now. But as I said after the Cincinnati game, I'm interested to see how consistent that is. It's like right now we had some really bad moments defensively tonight, and I think I'm interested to see how consistent our defensive approach is. So we'll see as we get moving, Bill, how consistent we are in that. But we played in two great environments against two teams that I think are definitely going to win games for sure.
Does playing in places like this and at Cincinnati expedite that process, do you think?
Yeah, it does. But you can also take steps back in that area. I think it's something you constantly have to be talking about and kind of nurturing and facilitating within your team. This whole idea of responding to adversity and handling it the right way and staying connected and thinking about the next play and thinking about what the team needs the next play, because that can easily go in and out throughout the course of a season.
Number 5, Tyshawn Alexander, you started 5 of 6, finished 1 of 8.
It's tremendous.
Did you adjust anything to take away some of his strengths late in the game to, I guess?
No, not really. He's a really good player, and we just tried to make it difficult for him. I thought it hurt him getting in foul trouble in the first half, but he got going there in the second half. We tried to mix a couple matchups, but he's a good player.
It's only 3 games in, but is this what you thought you'd get out of these freshmen that you had?
Yeah, I think they're really good players that are going to experience ups and downs. But all of them, and Justin is our fourth, who's a really good player as well. All of them are going to have their ups and downs, but they've kind of brought what we thought in terms of each guy's strength. And I was really pleased with Jay's minutes tonight too, as well as Dwayne and Luther's. But I thought Jay gave us some critical minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys. It's snowing in Columbus.